Sir, Anji Khan. Power ka pe sir. Mm. Mm. Ano chok trap pen in line map. Mm. Ready oh. Mm. Ready. Mm. Can ready trap. Forward rem low ve. Oh.
A very good morning, everyone. We are back with another day of exciting fixtures, and we are all going to witness two teams who had different results in the opening fixtures, who will be now duking it out for supremacy at the Kuman Lampak main stadium. Here's the starting 11 for Lakshadweep: Sahil, Anwar, Thafruk, Nasarullah, Lukmanul, Nuruddin, Mohammad Hassan, Riazuddin, Nasib, Mudassir Khan, and Mohammad Nias. Where in the subs for Lakshadweep are Sahir Khan, Abdul Nasib, Mohammad Ashal, Sharja ul Haq, Abid Ali Khan, Haq PMM, Sias Khan, Snehabuddin, Akram ul Haq, Mohammad Amir, and Mohammad Sharif. And here's the starting 11 for Punjab: Harpreet Singh, Chetan Kumar, Rajat Kumar, Gurteej Singh, Harpreet Singh, Jaginder Singh, Parmjeet Singh, Jang Bahadur Singh, Amarpreet Singh, Bhupinder Singh, and Vipul Kala. And we'll now have the subs for them as well. Rohit Sheikh, Rajveer Singh, Mohammad Rashid, Baljit Singh, Manveer Singh, Akashdeep Singh, Sandeep Singh, Gaurav, Singh Dhaliwal, Abhishek Rattu, Singh Mahala. The two teams who had a bit of a different start, wherein Punjab started their campaign with a victory, wherein Lakshadweep lumped down in their opening fixture against Himachal Pradesh. Despite all the fight that they managed to put up, they were unable to keep themselves intact in the game. It was Mohammad Sharif who got the lead for Lakshadweep in the preceding game. However, it wasn't enough for them to go on to win or seize the bragging rights of the fixture, wherein on the contrary, Punjab secured a 1-0 victory over Jharkhand, and it was that solitary goal that came from the feet of Bhupinder Singh that helped Punjab to walk away with the bragging rights. And now, as we have it, two teams, two incredibly talented teams, two teams who are all set to go ahead and carry forth their own charge. Lakshadweep looking for redemption, wherein Punjab looking to carry their juggernaut forward at the Kumar Lampak main stadium. And it is Lakshadweep in blue and white who are attacking on your screen from the left to the right, gets us underway in the first fixture of day 2 in Group 6, and wherein the team in yellow and blue attacking on the screen from the right to the left would be Punjab, who had a reticent start to the preceding affair, however, and then they soon started gathering traction and pace in their favor. And eventually, it was all the salvo in the second half that worked out wonders for them, rattling open their opposition's defense, even though for a solitary time. And right now, we have Lakshadweep trying to attack from the left, but a bit of a scrambling affair there, not a decent pass at all. That was snatched away by Punjab. However, Lakshadweep has managed to steal it back and now trying to keep the possession in their favor, and the ball rolls out of play. The referee quickly blows the whistle, giving away a throw kick. However, it seems that a player has taken a knock for Lakshadweep, who's back on his feet and right now is all set to roll forward. However, the throw-in has gone actually in favor of Punjab, and Punjab will take their time to play those short passes, their signature style of football, creating the short passes in the defense and then taking them forward with all glory. I mean, knitting together the small movement and formations in the midfield that has helped them so far in the opening encounter. The question is, will it help them again here? They'll need to understand that Lakshadweep is a team who doesn't really tire shortly, so they'll have to fight it down till the wire if they have to keep Lakshadweep at bay. And Lakshadweep also needs to understand that merely parking a bus in the defense won't really stop Punjab. They have some terrific pyrotechnics up their shade, and they are going to unleash them as soon as they sniff a bit of a defensive strategy being explored. This was a great opportunity, a lovely delivery launched from their own half, and a glancing header from Punjab. However, the goalkeeper of Lakshadweep, Mohammad Hassan, keeping his guard. That was a brilliant header, actually. But Mohammad Hassan was in his position and collects the ball comfortably at the end of the day, keeping the scoreline intact right now. And that's some early salvo already from Punjab, trying to explore the avenues that will be available at their behest. They're trying to get together with those short passes and now sends forward a brilliant through ball. A bit of a tussle there. The goalkeeper comes out, and eventually it is the defender who manages to clear the danger lines. That's some early heat being inflicted by Punjab. We have Hardeep Singh in their sidelines managing the team, and we all know he's a seasoned campaigner, has been a part of several other illustrious football clubs, and he knows how to get things in perspective for Punjab. They won the first game by a solitary goal, and they were definitely the more attacking sides of the two. However, the profligacy of the side was overtly glaring. It kind of caught the eye that they have created so many chances, and yet most of them have gone begging. But that was something that they'll definitely like to fix in this fixture. And now the tempo being slightly slowed down here, not really in a hurry at all. Punjab once again launching another ball forward, another glancing header, but that will be too easy for the goalkeeper Mohammad Hassan. who came out of her station and collected it comfortably before the player, awaiting in the opposition half, hoping for a predatory header that probably could have fallen his way, was left disappointed. Lakshadweep not really able to keep the possession for a longer spell of time at their feet. They'll have to start doing that if they want to create something significant against Punjab. Punjab twisting and turning their way around in the midfield, despite the fact that they have not yet found the back of the net. They have definitely ran rings around the men in blue. They like to take the salvo a lot higher up the pitch, challenge the solidity of Lakshadweep, and definitely try and get their noses ahead. That's a brilliant 1-2, and a cross coming in from the right. However, it was not really on target. He was shot for the stars, and a goal kick now in favor of Lakshadweep. The goalkeeper will take his time. They will try and help Lakshadweep to catch a breath right now. They're unable to catch a breath at the moment. They're all over the place. They do not have an oriented attacking mindset there in the midfield. Right now, they are being dominated imperiously by Punjab, and Punjab will definitely like to add to their winning tally. Taking their time there, Punjab not really enforcing things from the very beginning, just ensuring the fact that the possession remains at their feet. Punjab is aware of the fact that they do have the sharpshooter in their echelons who can actually snipe forward in the latter stages of the game and get those shots coming in their favor. A very emasculated cross coming in there, but the goalkeeper was unable to keep it away. It was eventually a crucial intervention from the defender of Lakshadweep that finally allowed them to trade it away for a corner. It most likely was their captain Anwar NP who traded it away for a corner. Punjab having the first set piece of the day. They would like to try and pose further threat upon Lakshadweep, try and ask more questions. There was a brilliant Tame. What a save there from the goalkeeper Mohammad Ushan. A rattling strike from Punjab, but straight at a diving Mohammad Hassan. Oh, actually, it wasn't Mohammad Hassan who saved it. It was a block that came in from the captain of Lakshadweep. Apologies for the same. It was Anwar NP who put in his body on the line, eventually denying Punjab an early shy goal. Now that was a crucial development of the game. It will act as a major impetus, uplifting the morale of Punjab, allowing them or instilling them with the panache that even they can inflict themselves in a furthermore intimidating incarnation. That's some decent ball play from Punjab. Absolutely ruthless with the possession, not allowing Lakshadweep to come close. And whatever chances or whatever runs at least Lakshadweep has had in the Punjab half has literally been chasing shadows and ghosts that Punjab have left in their trail of absolutely unsparing aggression. A few short passes now. Sends it behind. Keeps it cool and calm. And now Punjab starts stitching the balls forward, and there was a bit of a clipping from the back, not able to contain the pace of the Punjab attacker. It was Vipul Kala who was trying to go forward and was brought down from the back, eventually allowing Punjab a free kick at a pretty crucial juncture of the field. The referee quickly assessing his surroundings there, waiting for the free kick to be unloaded. Looking forward for an opportunity there. We have Harpreet Singh on the ball, who's going to launch it into the mix. Maybe try and knock on the doors of Lakshadweep even harder than what they are doing right now. And he launches it forward, but Lakshadweep does a decent job of keeping the ball away. A rebound attempt was made, but it rattled against the feet of the Lakshadweep defenders. And the ball's back at the feet of Lakshadweep, or rather at Punjab. Apologies for the same. Punjab not able to control the ball. Lakshadweep has finally managed to regain possession for a while, and eventually they will clear away the danger lines. There is a chase between the Punjab defender and a Lakshadweep attacker at the end of it, and Lakshadweep has managed to get the ball in their favour, but Punjab has stolen it midway, and now they send a brilliant long ball, quite a race there between Lakshadweep and the Punjab player, and eventually it's Punjab who's managed to get the ball, an opportunity lurking on the horizon. Can they utilize that? But they took a bit longer than expected. They couldn't really get the ball in at the first go, allowing Lakshadweep to get their numbers behind the ball and eventually trade it away for a corner. Now that's some early heat from Punjab, as we have mentioned in the first 10 minutes of the game, has entirely belonged to the men in yellow. Lakshadweep defending for their life. Oh, this was a brilliant ball and opportunity. But once again, Punjab's profligacy continue. The story of woes, of missing continues for the men in yellow. This should have been a much better opportunity, a much better shot at goal. It most likely felt as if the Punjab attackers were not really expecting the ball. That's what happened. Because the ball bobbled up suddenly. The cross came in from the left, wherein a Punjab player managed to head it towards the player who was waiting at the center, marauding, waiting for that opportunity to nudge it back home. But he was not ready. He was not anticipating the delivery, and eventually another chance went begging. And now here's a free kick for Lakshadweep at a very critical juncture. Rather, it was a throw-in. And we have Mohammad Niaz with the ball. He takes a short throw there. Lakshadweep desperate to keep the possession at their feet. Now that's some decent footwork. And Punjab unable to keep the player in check. It was Paramjeet Singh who realized that the player had actually gone past him with that nifty dribble, allowing him to go forward. And eventually he had to put in that crucial tackle, take one for the team, that led to the free kick in favor of Lakshadweep. And we have Mohammad Tafaruk, who's on the ball. Curls it towards the goal. The goalkeeper comes out. There was a Lakshadweep player sniping for that opportunity, hoping to probably get a substantial connection with his head. But nonetheless, the goalkeeper of Punjab is an equally seasoned campaigner, but we'll get back to that. Punjab has a glorious opportunity, and once again, he glances it at the face of an open goal. Look at this chance. All the time in the world to send it in the stride of the player who is waiting in the mat of the goal, only to nudge it home from point blank range. But a poor cross, completely misdirected, missed the player at the far center, allowing once again Lakshadweep to breathe a sigh of reprieve and stay alive in the game. This was the solitary story, or this was the entire story of Punjab in the opening fixture as well. They created countless opportunities, but they could only put one of them into the back of the net. That was enough for them to secure a victory. And just while we were saying, Punjab created the best opportunity of the day for themselves. A brilliant cross floating in from the right, only to be denied after their own player was unable to reach it and eventually put forward a connection with the same that could have got them ahead. Now Lakshadweep is back in the ball. A few moments ago, they created quite a brilliant opportunity that was well collected by the seasoned goalkeeper of Punjab, Harpreet Singh, quite the hero of the first match for Punjab in the opener. He was alert, he was vigilant, that did not allow an iota of space to Punjab's counterparts. And another long ball being created by Punjab. Punjab still has the ball at their favour, quite a chase, but Mohammad Hassan darting out of his line and comfortably wrapping his gloves around the ball, snuffing out what probably could have been another peril lurking on the horizon for Lakshadweep. We had a bit of a technical glitch there that we had to avert, and we are back again. Apologies for the same. And the ball's back with Punjab. Time. They're going forward in numbers. They're showing that urgency to score that opener. However, right now, fortune hasn't been with them. And on top of that, their finishers haven't been that great. They've created the chances, they have used the wings wonderfully to their advantage, but all of it, it will not matter if you're unable to nudge the ball into the back of the net. Another corner, however, for Punjab, Lakshadweep not really willing to take the chances, not really going fancy in their own half, that, collect the ball, maybe try a few dribbles left and right, throw a bit of, or rather cast a shadow of doubt in the minds of the Punjab players. They want to make it clear if a danger is there lurking on the doors or lurking on the horizon, they'd like to get it cleared, and a long corner floated into the box. A chance for Punjab to unload an effort, a chance! And the goal has come. A moment of concentration loss. And that has cost Lakshadweep heftily. It is Jung Bahadur Singh who managed to find the back of the net for Punjab, getting their noses ahead on the 15th minute. Somehow Lakshadweep thought that it was a very emasculated effort coming from Punjab with the ball rolling, and they kind of gave up. They thought that the ball was going to roll into the arms of the goalkeeper. However, it fell at the feet of Jung Bahadur Singh, who manages to nudge it home from point blank range. And Lakshadweep right now staring at a vertiginous mountain of disbelief and incredulity, a vertiginous mountain of uncertainty that will be reigning supreme in their minds unless they can gain control of the match or even probably grow in stature of the fixture. Punjab is not going to relent. They will be using this goal. Well, just a quick confirmation there. It wasn't really, or it was not Jung Bahadur Singh who got the goal. It was Amarpreet Singh who managed to find the back of the net. So apologies for the same. So Amarpreet Singh has managed to secure a lead. A bit of a push and a tussle there in the half of Punjab right now. And eventually they have traded it away for a corner here. Lakshadweep, despite not really being that bright and flamboyant in their attacking livery, did manage to come forward. They have managed to actually knock on the doors quite a few times, try and create a few chances of their own, tries his luck from range, saw the goalkeeper slightly off position trying to curl it at the far post, but in order to do them, you will have to be a lot more focused, you'll have to be a lot more incisive with your execution, and you need to be a lot more confident. Somehow the body language of Lakshadweep is currently stooping, and they'll have to arrest the decline. They'll need to put forward the numbers. They'll need to believe in their attacking unit. They'll have to believe in the entire team. They'll have to operate as a unit if they want to restore parity at the Command Lampak main stadium. Punjab once again keeps coming on the prowl and has managed to get the ball in their favor. Eventually it would go out of bounds as a throw-in in favor of Punjab. Harpreet Singh on the throw now for Punjab. Or rather, they've just changed minds in the last moment. Paramjeet Singh is the man who has been shouldered with the responsibility of probably try and getting a long throw-in. He had done it multiple times in that opening fixture, showcasing his strength and showcasing the fact that even they can be used as set pieces. Punjab somehow is not daunted by the melee of boots there. What a shot! Takes it on the volley, a full-stage dive from Mohammad Hassan. Eventually saw all his bases covered, but that was not on target. It barely missed the net by whiskers, but it did miss it at the end of the day. But that was quite a sublime strike once again from Punjab. And right now, Lakshadweep is on tenterhooks. They have no idea where they are. They have no idea what has hit them. And they are right now being forcibly rolled into their husk. by an overtly marauding and raising Punjab as they keep on coming forward over and over and over again. And this time another free kick now going in favor of Punjab. The Lakshadweep players converging upon the referee, still having a word, maybe protesting the decision, but again, there was nothing really to protest. And we have Paramjeet Singh on the ball, who would most likely be trying to curl it towards that far post. I mean, that's the angle that we can manage from this game. You want to go for that free kick, you'll have to curl it towards that far post. We can see a barrage of Punjab players all set to take flight. Curls it! And it was eventually the flag that went up. A header did come in from Punjab, almost knocking on the doors again, but the header was wide, and nonetheless, the flag was up. So eventually, had it been on target as well, it would not have counted. Lakshadweep, desperate yet for the possession in their favour, does manage to win the ball. The question is, can they keep it? Well, with such woeful passes, that will really not be doing any possible justice to their attacking mindset, or probably all the hopes and dreams that they have of putting a step forward and eventually try and force their opposition into submission. It'll need a lot more than that. They'll have to be a lot more accurate with their execution. They'll need to have a lot more boots on ground in the opposition half when they come knocking on the doors. And somehow it has not really happened. They have been confined to their own half by a much more imperious Punjab, who has simply had it or made it look like a cakewalk so far. Lakshadweep has been dawdling around in the Punjab half, not really knowing what to do, chasing ghosts and shadows at the moment, wherein Punjab has eventually reigned supreme with an iron fist, showcasing the seraphic footballing prowess, showcasing the brilliant attacking flair that they bring to the game. And it has so far been a half, or rather, it has been so far been 20 minutes dictated thoroughly by Punjab, and eventually the scoreline is also there to give you a blazing testimony of what I've just said. Punjab comes knocking on the door again, but this time instead of creating a cross, he wanted to go for glory himself, and eventually ends up bundling up into the arms of Mohammad Ashant straight away. Now once again, poor effort from Lakshadweep, very poor. They'll have to be a lot more vigilant. They'll have to be a lot more careful when they are creating those passes. If you end up creating those missed passes in your own half, it can literally be catastrophic. You're already a goal down. Somehow you aren't able to stitch together those forward passes. And now if you start creating those howlers in your own half, wherein all that Punjab needs to do is just steal the ball away and start pouring forward their required numbers, then it is going to be even worse. It's going to go from bad to worse for them. A long range effort from Lakshadweep, however, there was no sting in the ball at all. It was directionless and it rolled out of bounds without any trouble whatsoever. Punjab controlling the game, controlling the tempo, controlling the possession, controlling all the attacking aggressions right now that are unfurling ahead of us at the Kuman Lampak main stadium. That's a lovely flick, setting up for that 1-2 there. However, an alert captain of Lakshadweep ensuring that no harm befalls them, at least from that avenue of attack. Lakshadweep right now, or rather it's Punjab right now with the throw. Once again, we have Paramjeet Singh on the ball. Takes a short throw. Punjab managed to reclaim possession for themselves, but only for a short spell of time. Because the flag's gone up, it felt that Paramjeet has actually come back from the offside to the onside position. And eventually, when he laid claim to the possession, he was already too late, and there was nobody playing him onside back then. So it's still 1-0 at the Kuman Lampak main stadium in Manipur, and We have these two teams right now playing out a fascinating brand of football. Punjab has been a lot more belligerent. Punjab has created countless opportunities already in this first 25 minutes, and somehow all they have managed is that solitary goal. But nonetheless, with the kind of football that they are stitching forward, it's needless to say that they will eventually be crossing all the barriers and darting forward, hoping to snuff out their opposition from the roots, rather obliterate them. At the same time, Lakshadweep will be seeking hope, or will be trying to find something going there in their favor. It was a brilliant cross once again coming from the right. Punjab simply not willing to give up that early. A rebound came in, and that too at quite some range, but the resultant shot was nowhere close to the target, and eventually the ball flew out of bounds. I can see a Lakshadweep player who's down right now and will need some medical help. Most likely he's taken a knock on the head, and things like these do happen in football, considering the fact that it's a body contact game. The medico has rushed over to the help of the players of Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep somehow seems that they have really not been teeming or brimming with confidence. They have actually they've tried to contest the supremacy of Punjab, but they haven't really been at their phenomenal best. The kind of football that they stitched in that opener, it wasn't really decent enough at the end of the day. Punjab once again on the prowl, trying to create an opportunity. Not really successful there. And now Lakshadweep was on the move, but Punjab manages to cut it short. A long range effort flying towards the goal, but was not on target. Mohammad Hassan kind of stuttered and stumbled to cover his bases, but at the end of the day, he will be happy to breathe a sigh of reprieve, considering the fact that the ball was nowhere close to the net. Lakshadweep once again trying to rally their forces from the back, but they're barely able to keep the possession at their feet. They're having it so easy right now because Lakshadweep somehow has failed to progress or excel in the opposition half. I mean, it's wonderful to see it. It's good to see that Punjab has had the entire say in the game so far, dictating the shots, making it as easy as they can. Sends in a square pass right now between themselves. 26 minutes in the clock. We're slowly heading towards the half-hour mark of action there. And as things stand, Punjab has been a lot better of these two sides who are currently pitted against each other at the Command Lampak main stadium. Here's an opportunity that they keep on coming from that left. Oh, an attempt to curl in across towards the goal that could have probably given out an opportunity for the player waiting in the center, but that wasn't really a decent cross. It was kind of off target, and the off-key enterprise coming all the way from the feet of the Punjab player on the left went down in history as nothing but a poorly taken cross. The ball's back with Punjab once again. A bit of a slip there, allowing Lakshadweep to try and converge upon a chance. Can they create, or can they carve open the doors? Let's one fly! And it hasn't really found the back of the net. It was patted away by the goalkeeper most likely. And that was a phenomenal strike. Yes, it was the goalkeeper Harpreet Singh showcasing his flair of pulling off those stunning shot-stopping skills. However, the ball still stays with Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep coming menacingly close towards scoring the goal, sends in a brilliant cross towards the center. However, the defender keeping a calm head and eventually clearing away the lines. The ball's fallen back now in favor of Lakshadweep again. They are hoping to keep the possession alive once again. Let's one fly from range, but that wasn't a great enough effort. Punjab living slightly dangerously for the past 30 to 35 seconds actually. Lakshadweep somehow has made it a tradition in the game They are going to weather all the storm and then come forward knocking on the doors. And they are probably going to try and use their shooting range. They are pretty good at shooting. Now that was poor from Punjab. It was a tame ball. It was a harmless delivery that was tried to be stitched between the two defenders, but eventually he was unable to control and the ball went out of play for a throw-in. And the Lakshadweep player trying to squeeze his way past a couple of Punjab defenders, but eventually was thwarted by the resolute Punjab Rearguard. And Lakshadweep still battling for the ball in their own half. Punjab has really made it a nightmare at the moment for Lakshadweep. And the men in blue are trying to break free. That was a brilliant ball being attempted towards the player marauding onto that far right. However, before he could have reached it, the ball was intercepted. Another cross being expected from the right, but Lakshadweep putting in a staunch block there and eventually changing it in favor, or rather turning it at the expense of a corner. So another set piece loading for Punjab, and we have Chetan Kumar, the captain of Punjab, or rather it's Rajat Kumar, the captain. It was throw-in actually, it was not a corner. So it's Chetan Kumar with the throw-in now. Just assessing his options and probably trying to map forward his players from where they can actually have another effort on goal, hoping for a side volley, and that too from quite a range, but that was definitely not going to bother Lakshadweep at all. Some box-to-box action straight into the arms of Harpreet Singh, who pulled off an electric save a few moments back, steering the ball onto the woodwork and eventually getting it away for corner. Punjab slowing down the tempo a bit. They've known that they've had their fair shares of exultation in the first half, and right now they like to catch their breath a bit. They like to try and focus more on stitching together the short balls, keeping the possession at their feet, and occasionally those fragments of opportunity that they like to have in their favor, or rather they like to use to try and steam forward against a stuttering and wobbling defense of Lakshadweep. Here's an opportunity now, but that really won't get them anywhere. Punjab just putting forward that extra yard now, trying to use that right wing, but once again Lakshadweep putting in an absolutely sizzling block there, trading it away for a throw-in once again. Lakshadweep has conceded the goal for sure. A moment of madness. They somehow believed that the ball was going to roll up the gloves of their goalkeeper Mohammad Hassan. But what they didn't realize was that there was a player for Punjab waiting for it. It was Amarpreet Singh waiting for that opportunity. And he managed to get it into the back of the net. That needed some crucial save here from the Lakshadweep goalkeeper. However, the flag later raised kind of showcases the fact that the ball actually rolled out of play even before the goalkeeper would have collected it, thereby imparting a goal kick in favor of Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep trying to break free from the clutches of Punjab. They've done a decent job trying to collect it onto that far right. The ball still remains. Another sizzling strike from Lakshadweep was not on target, eventually giving away a goal kick to Punjab. Now these are the situations where Punjab will have to be careful. Lakshadweep does have a couple of sharpshooters in their ranks who can actually try and get those range in their favor. Unfortunate there that he couldn't connect the shot on target, but these are the peals of thunder that Punjab will like to have them silence. These are the warning bells already ringing louder than ever as Lakshadweep comes on the prowl trying to utilize the wings to their fullest extent. However, this time they'll have to be disappointed because the flag was up, considering the fact that the player was a yard offside. But Punjab once again getting the ball, sending it forward, but won't really have much joys there because that was an unceremonious delivery, allowing the goalkeeper of Lakshadweep to come out of his line and eventually collect it. Now that's poor from Lakshadweep. He had no pressure whatsoever to give away the ball. He somehow just was in a hurry to connect a pass and eventually sent it away for a throw-in, leaving the other players in a bit of a disarray and in a bit of an anger. They're not really expecting or not really accepting the fact that these kind of poor passes can be stitched at such a high level of football as well. Once again, Punjab trying to explore that aerial route, possible style of football that they have so far utilized in a much brilliant and scintillating fashion. They've had their marksmen ahead and who have actually put their stature to good use, their stature and speed. Right now, Lakshadweep putting in that press that is kind of leaving Punjab slightly disrupted than they were before. They are being disturbed, however, right now they currently seem to be unwavered in their confidence. They currently seem undaunted by the constant aggression that is right now being stitched by Lakshadweep for the past 2 to 3 minutes, maybe for the past 4 to 5 minutes as well. Now they're unfazed at the moment. They know that they have the required personnel in their defense who can take care of these opportunities, but nonetheless, football is a very unpredictable game. No matter how you dictate the entire narrative, there will be one moment that can change the complexion of the entire game. We've seen that happening over and over again. We have seen exciting encounters unfurling ahead of us in the Santosh Trophy itself. So do not be surprised if there's a late twist at the tail. Do not be surprised if there's further drama awaiting us all. Football is a game of momentum. You may be dictating and dominating the game thoroughly, but one moment of conceding momentum to your opposition, and the next moment all you know is that you would be staring at a swamp filled with uncertainties and dangers from which you will have to navigate your way, and you'll have very limited time to do that. We can see that there's a Punjab player who had a bit of an impact on his shin and was down on the feet, was down on his feet just trying to get, and a hand of acknowledgement from a Lakshadweep player, showcasing the spirit of the sport that we have always known for. Here's a long free kick being lined up by Punjab. Tries to launch it at that far left. There was a player awaiting, but that was too much for him to get at the receiving end of the same, and eventually it rolled out of play for a throw-in after being headed away by a Lakshadweep defender. We have Paramjeet Singh on the ball again, trying to execute a long throw. The final header coming from the head of Lakshadweep, and it was eventually Sahil who covered all the ground to ensure that instead of a corner, they are conceding a throw-in, because a corner eventually turns into a set piece that becomes very difficult and uncertain to defend against. Long throw-in coming in there. The ball still remains with Punjab. A side volley being hammered from the right, coming from the feet of Bipul Kala. However, it was not on target. The referee quickly calming down the players a bit of a heated altercation happening between Lakshadweep and a Punjab player. Things like these are very normal in football. It's a body contact game, and with the kind of heat that you're usually known to have on the ground, things like these can keep on happening. You just have to accept it, embrace it, and move forward. Punjab on the surge again, hoping to get some space ahead in the opposition half. They continue to keep the ball away from the players. Lakshadweep put in an extended feet there, ensuring the fact that Punjab will have to rebuild from the sidelines instead of straight forward, putting a foot on the pedal of acceleration. Another cross comes in from the right, quite a delectable one, but before any Punjab player could have got their headers on to the ball, it was Lakshadweep who managed to steal it away. Lakshadweep twists and turn and eventually gets the ball in his favour and now sends it forward, hoping that the player would reach it, but the ball had too much weight behind it, allowing Punjab to recover possession. And now a player has been down for Lakshadweep. Their other players are somehow signaling the fact that substitution will be needed. Now that isn't really a good sign. He is currently, it seems that the taped knee area, he's taken a knock on that, and like again, things like these can't happen at the end of the day, because when you're continuously running for back and forth and you're putting in such resolute shift, things like these can happen. Now, this was the goal there. I mean, for that moment, Lakshadweep thought that it was all taken care of. So here's the confirmation. It's Nuruddin who's taken the knock on his knee and is right now being tended to on the sidelines. A throw in here in favor of Punjab. And Punjab showing the chivalry of sending the ball back to the arms of Lakshadweep goalkeeper, because they had to send it out because of one of their players being down, and that's indeed a great show of sportsmanship. Lakshadweep sends a ball forward, but headed clear by Punjab. The possession's back at the feet of Punjab. Final 5 minutes of regulation time in the first half coming up, and it has so far been an absolutely captivating encounter, a dominating display from Punjab, and the domination keeps on building and building just in one of their surges forward, in one of their routine surges forward, if that is what we say. Is that how brilliant Punjab has been? They managed to win another corner in their favour, and we have Bhupinder Singh, who's all set for sending that corner in. It was Bhupinder Singh who got that all-important strike in the first game against Jharkhand, allowing Punjab to walk away with the bragging rights. A corner comes floating in, but that was sailing away from the box. The resultant effort to send the volley from Harpreet Singh towards the goal didn't really work out in favor of Punjab. Because volleys like these are kind of difficult to get in place. You need to have a consistent look, or you need to be aware about your point of connection. I mean, it is the point of connection, the kind of weight you put behind the ball, the kind where you actually try and the way you drive it towards the goal. All of these factors constitute to a perfect volley. But right now, as things stand, it wasn't a decent volley, and we have the captain of Lakshadweep who's down at the moment. He's good to see that he's back up on his feet. It'll be Mohammad Hassan, however, to unload that free kick. Final 3 minutes of the regulation time. Definitely there are going to be a few more minutes of addition, considering the fact that there were quite a few stoppages in the first half. Punjab once again managing to reclaim possession for themselves and now thrust it forward. Almost did manage to get at the end of the ball, but while he was trying to chest it down, the ball had a bit of a curl towards it, and the curl was actually taking the ball away from the player. Thereby, whatever hope of him keeping the ball after that chest trap was there in the shed of Punjab, it kind of went away. And now it's time for Lakshadweep, as they have been awarded a free kick at the halfway mark. The captain is screaming at his players to take their respective positions so that they can at least try and launch something into the opposition half. but that was easily taken care of by the Punjab defense. They have been pretty resolute in their outlook. They have been pretty persistent with the fact that they will not let anything pass. But a couple of long range efforts floating from the feet of Lakshadweep, one of them was not on target, and the other one of them was denied by a full stretch dive, by a sizzling save from Harpreet Singh, thereby signifying the fact that Lakshadweep will be fancying their chances. They have a few shooters in their ranks who can actually try and utilize that long range prowess that they are so proud about. It's a free kick now in favor of Punjab, and we have Jaginder Singh stepping up for that free kick. And this is a free kick from a pretty decent position. He can actually try and even curl the ball towards the goal all by himself. It depends on how has Punjab practiced for the same, because usually free kicks like these, we have seen free kicks taken right out of the practice box. I mean, we've seen glorious ones being bent like anything. A long free kick comes in, header for Punjab, rattles against the woodwork. But eventually, had it been on target as well, it would not have counted because the flag's gone up. It clearly seemed all the four Punjab attackers who were there hoping to get an opportunity come their way were a mile offside in the opposition territory. And it's going to be a throw-in now in favor of Lakshadweep. And now Punjab just willing to keep the ball away from their own half. They will like to go to the tunnel with that lead, and with the kind of domination that they have staged, it makes them the solely deserved leaders in the game at this critical juncture, at the halfway mark. We have the additional time going on. Ball's back with Punjab right now. Punjab will probably try and sneak up or sneak another goal in for themselves if they can, just before they head to the tunnel, because that'll do them a world of good. It'll literally shatter the morale and the spirits of Lakshadweep. But this time they'll have to wait, and consistent chaos in the opposition half there. Lakshadweep very much on their toes and in a state of blue funk at the moment, because Punjab will simply not let them breathe. They are starting to converge further upon the goal, bringing forward their required numbers. They were hoping that the first touch could have been slightly better, that would have allowed Punjab to control the ball. Punjab sends that pass onto that left. An effort to send in a cross from that left from Bipul Kala was curling away from the goal, and definitely would not be contributing under any circumstances to the context or the fabric of the ongoing fixture between Punjab and Lakshadweep as we head towards the half-hour mark. A minute of football remaining, I suppose, in the extra time for the first half. Punjab just calm and composed right now. They know that they have the required scoreline in their favor. They have the possession at their favor. They can also try and press Lakshadweep if they want, forcing them to probably keep the ball in their own half. That will not give them that shy or the crack at goal that they will be so desperate to get right at the cusp of half time. Because when you score goals in the cusp of half time, things change, momentum change, and when you come out in the second half, you are a team who will look a lot more dangerous with renewed vim and vigor going your way. And with such a slender scoreline right now, Punjab will also have to be careful. They'll have to find an insurance strike for themselves, because margins like these are very rare. But that will mark the end of the first half. An exciting affair of 45 minutes coming to an end between Punjab and Lakshadweep. It was Punjab who secured an early lead through Amarpreet Singh, scoring on the 15th minute, and ever since then, it has been a topsy-turvy, pulsating encounter where both the sides have actually managed to swing the pendulum in each half, eventually keeping the scoreline locked at 1-0. There's still an exciting 45 minutes of football to follow. Here's the official confirmation of the halftime score.
Sembara
Punjab
Saito Amir.
1, Lakshadweep 0. It was Amarpreet Singh with a 15th minute strike that helped Punjab to get ahead, get their noses ahead in the game. I will try and show you the stats that define the opening half of the fixture. Two sides really intense in their pursuit, ravenous for goals. These were a few opportunities that were created in the game, both by Punjab and Lakshadweep. Still awaiting the stats, and once it's there, we'll try and confirm the same. And that's the stats. 43% of possession has been dictated by Lakshadweep, wherein 57 has belonged to Punjab. 3 shots unloaded by Lakshadweep, contrary to Punjab's 1. 2 on target from Lakshadweep, or rather, apologies, actually, 3 shots from Lakshadweep, contrary to 11 from Punjab. Sincere apologies for the same. 2 on target for Lakshadweep, wherein 5 on target from Punjab. 2 corners from Lakshadweep, 6 for Punjab. 3 fouls from Lakshadweep, 2 for Punjab. And right now, the cards still haven't come out. And the stats were powered to you by the official broadcasting partner of the Manipur leg of Hero 76 NFC Santosh Trophy, and it is SportsKPI. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned and stay posted, for we will return shortly with the second half of this exciting encounter.
呢張顯蒙咗落不一些嘢攞四黑嗰度，黐咪黐邊個屋企？過得讀。I give a little light on the, the one with the upper side. So can you give the right now? It is in the white. Is that okay or maybe I have to, Cái nó to kìa, thì cái này Gio phải có cái đông nó bắt to thế con ra nó ngắn lên mà rút phần mà để mai kìa. Mai sao thì cái à rồi. Ha. Cái nào? Hai ấy rồi cái con to nó hai kìa. Đó rồi, cái con to đấy. Nó có nên nó là cái đấy là仲快得出嚟。係影緊條，我唔知係咯，條石頭，唔黃的落嚟。
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the second half of the contest. And it has so far been a thrilling 45 minutes between Lakshadweep and Punjab. And this time on your screen, attacking from the right to the left would be the men in yellow, Punjab. And on your screen, from the team that will be attacking from the left to the right would be the men in blue and white, Lakshadweep. And it is Punjab that gets us underway in the second half. As things stand, Punjab took an early lead around the 15th minute mark, coming from the feet of Amarpreet Singh. And Lakshadweep is still to restore parity. Punjab has knocked on the doors quite vehemently than before, and somehow they have failed to open up the net after that opener. Lakshadweep has been pretty resolute in their defense, and they have actually tried and keep Punjab at bay. Somehow Punjab's profligacy coupled with Lakshadweep's doggedness has still managed to keep the score locked at 1-0, and giving hopes to Lakshadweep that if they can push slightly harder than what they were doing from now on, it'll be a lot more convenient, or it'll probably see Lakshadweep getting a lot more chances than they initially were. They had a couple of phenomenal strikes that forced the goalkeeper to intervene and eventually snuff out whatever danger lurked around the corner for Punjab. But other than that, Lakshadweep's open gameplay hasn't been that significant. They have mainly been busy on keeping Punjab at bay, and they've relied a lot on those fragmented chances that have fallen at their feet. Now, football is something like that. Like even if you are having those fragmented chances, if you can utilize them to your advantage, well, then at the end of the day, no matter how many chances your opposition create, until or unless they are managed or they are able to sneak it into the back of the net, it won't really stand. Now the ball stays with Punjab right now. Lakshadweep pretty composed in their defense, at least at the beginning of the second half. They have not allowed Punjab anywhere close to the D box. That's a 6-yard box that's eventually there, and then that can carve open a few opportunities for Punjab in a much more convincing manner. A throw in now in favor of Punjab, playing those short passes amongst themselves, trying to go for that left and right dribble, hoping that maybe there would be an enterprise that they can launch forward. However, at the moment, they have earned the corner for themselves, and they'll be hoping for someone to go ahead and whip it into the box with purpose of destruction, purpose of rampage, purpose of inflicting further misery upon Lakshadweep. Punjab has started the second half on a much more belligerent note as well. And now he curls in that cross. The ball's fallen at the far right, at the feet of a Punjab attacker who wanted to slam it towards the goal. However, he could only send it as far as the presence of a Lakshadweep player. But before the ball could have done any harm, the Lakshadweep player ensured the fact that he is trading it away for a corner, and this time from another end, allowing Punjab to have another shy at goal, another opportunity to launch it into the box to try and test the opposition. A flat corner coming in there, a shot on the turn, a volley rather on the turn, but missing the net by whiskers. Once again, Punjab showcasing their bedazzling brilliance in front of the goal, almost managed to find the back of the net past a full-stretch dive off the goalkeeper of Lakshadweep, Mohammad Hassan. However, they were fortunate that the shot was not on target, but what a strike would that be, keeping the ball under control from a side volley, taking it on a turn. It is definitely not easy. You need to be absolutely impeccable to get the ball anywhere close to the goal or keep it down from flying away. And this time Punjab does manage to get the ball, but he was unfortunate because the linesman has already flagged it offside. So thereby it's a free kick now in favor of Lakshadweep. And as things stand, Lakshadweep are still reeling from ground zero, or they are reeling at ground zero. Just wondering the consistent level of attacks that they are currently keeping at bay. They should be taking hope from the fact that they have been pretty solid in their defense, but do they have it in them to showcase what it takes to break open the gates of denial from Punjab? And this time a long ball sent to that far left. The goalkeeper came out of his line. Eventually it was the Punjab attacker who was well ahead in the race, but somehow his first touch let him down, allowing Mohammad Hassan to eventually clear away the danger lines. And now it's a throw-in for Lakshadweep. Takes a shot from range, but not really a decent one. However, the ball has stayed alive at the feet of a Lakshadweep player at the far left this time. And eventually what was initially thought to be a throw-in in favor of Lakshadweep has been flagged offside, and thereby allowing Punjab once again to regain possession for themselves. Now this has been a frenetic opening 5 minutes of the second half. Lakshadweep comes knocking on the door again, takes a long ranger this time once again, couldn't really map it on target, thereby giving that breathing space once again to Punjab. Punjab will have to be a lot more vigilant now because Lakshadweep has started firing on all cylinders. After a slow start in the first half, the second start has now seen them coming out of their hardened husks and eventually start asking all sorts of possible questions to the marauding Punjab. Right now, this was a bit unfortunate there for Punjab. They thought that they can get that cross in. They eventually did manage to send one as well. But once again, Lakshadweep standing tall at the face of Punjab's relentless attacks. However, this is going to be a corner in favor of Punjab. Another shy at goal, another opportunity to crack open the doors that are right now being bolt shut by Lakshadweep's persistent rear guard. And Punjab floats in a corner at to the far post, but it had created so much distance between the goal and the player onto that far left. Nobody was going to reach that, so that is, at the end of the day, it eventually is now a goal kick in favor of Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep rolling the ball between themselves, making it as cool and as easy as they can, but once again they have given away the possession at a very dangerous juncture, allowing Punjab to try and take a shy at goal. That's a brilliant footwork, but that first touch was slightly heavy there, and there was also a very slender deflection from the feet of a Lakshadweep player. That it was mainly the captain who had a slight deflection on the ball. For Lakshadweep, it was Anwar who was down. It's now going to be another corner in favor of Punjab. Can they get it in? Can they launch another opportunity? They'll help them to come closer to the goal. Well, now Punjab has reclaimed possession for the ball. Somehow Lakshadweep right now, except for those spasmodic bursts of excellence in the opposition half, which is kind of very limited and rare in context of the game. They are right now being confined to their own halves, and Punjab is doing everything in their arsenal to go ahead and crack open the defense. The long shot coming in once again. Not really focusing on power, wanted the placement going his way. It was Paramjeet Singh who took a left footer and wanted to curl it into that far post, but this time he was once again not on target, and despite a full sledge dive from the goalkeeper, the ball was going away. The goalkeeper Mohammad Hassan just ensuring the fact that he had the bases covered even if the ball was on target. Here's a quick run there from Lakshadweep, but it has been cut short as Punjab has managed to reclaim possession, sends across towards the goalkeeper, but it's straight into the arms of Mohammad Hassan, to be honest. However, Punjab has regained possession, but Lakshadweep, even despite the fact that they did manage to regain possession for a brief while, they were unable to keep it, conceding the possession way too cheaply. And Punjab is having it very easy right now. They can use that left wing again. Help is arriving. Lets one fly, but it was miles away from the woodwork, sailing over. And a goal kick now in favor of Lakshadweep. Sends it forward there. The ball stays in the ground. Lakshadweep once again desperate for possession, but won't really be getting it. Now they have managed to find it, and once again that attempt to find a player onto that far left was miscued, and he overhit that ball eventually, giving away a throw and in favor of Punjab. Punjab also not really doing a pretty decent job either. That was a missed pass from them as well, allowing Lakshadweep to actually try and send forward another long ball, and once again the opportunity goes begging, considering the fact that the ball had too much onto that. Too much weight on it. Harpreet Singh, it's been a while since he's been tested, and he's pretty comfortable under the woodwork now, because his team has actually managed to leave Lakshadweep pegged into their own halves. Once again, Punjab right now somehow looking a bit too disgruntled. Their passes are not really coming bang on. Their crosses are also lacking the incision that they're usually known for in the second half, or that they're usually known for in the tournament. Lakshadweep knocking on the doors slightly harder than they were in the first half. They have the required personnel standing up, but Punjab right now will be breaking forward for a goal. Cross comes floating in, but repelled away by Lakshadweep. Ball stays with Lakshadweep, and now he steers it off to the far right. Takes a bit of a shimmy that leaves the Punjab defender stuttering. However, the player for Lakshadweep took too much time on the ball, allowing Punjab to try and reclaim the possession of the same, steal it away from the opposition. The tempo of the game has fallen. Punjab not really intensifying their attacking prowess at the moment. They are more focused on keeping the possession and eventually go forward in limited bursts. That will also help them to catch a breath and at the same time try and condemn Lakshadweep for their lapses in the defense. Punjab doing a decent job here, dictating the possession right now, an aspect of the game that can actually help you to grow in a much more sterner version. Slightly sending one of the balls forward. Now this can be quite a run here for Punjab, but Lakshadweep once again clinical with their defensive intervention. They may have lacked the kind of prowess that one usually needs in thwarting your opposition. A corner now in favor of Punjab, and we have Bhupinder Singh on the corner. Floats it, tries for a header, but couldn't really connect it. A forward header was expected that could have cracked open the doors, but it was not going to happen here. Lakshadweep now on the goal kick here. Golden opportunity for Punjab, almost a free header there. Lakshadweep's player down on the ground right now, just getting his shoelaces tied. Punjab once again being very profligate. Technical glitch at the moment that we are trying to get it sorted. There was a bit of a technical glitch that happened, but now we are back in the game. Apologies for the same. And there's another player who's down actually of Lakshadweep at the moment. A free kick now in favor of Lakshadweep, a chance for them to probably try and launch another opportunity forward. Taking their time. Right, a crucial juncture. All the players of Lakshadweep all set for it. Goes for a long ranger, but sails over the woodwork as well. It was nowhere close to the goal. And another opportunity wasted by Lakshadweep. The chances have been pretty rare for them to come by. And somehow they have failed to utilize it as well. Ball's back at the feet of Lakshadweep right now. They are winning the ball a lot more than they usually are. And now they're trying to use that right wing. But this time, the desperation in them to keep the ball under control would eventually be knocked out. Punjab just slow and controlled in their action right now, and then they are not really interested in doing the heavy lifting late in the game. They are more focused on defending onto their lead at the moment. Maybe that was the discussion during the halftime. That once we cross that 60-minute mark, maybe you start narrating, or you start dictating the narrative in a much more slower tempo of the game. If you can find that insurance goal, that would definitely be great. But right now, be a lot more focused on your defense. A long throw once again, coming all the way from Punjab. It was a bit too much on the far right. A chance here, tries to sneak past the ball in the gap that he managed to spot. But the resultant effort was blocked by an alert defender from Lakshadweep. Once again, Lakshadweep's defense has been impeccable in the second half. They have kept Punjab at bay, and they have kept them at bay emphatically. They've also managed to stitch forward a few attacks of their own. Punjab, who are also well equipped for all the transgressions of Lakshadweep into their own half. But nonetheless, the scorecard still remains locked at 1-0. It was the 15th minute strike from Amarpreet Singh that got them that all-important goal and that all-important opener. However, since then, it has been a pretty topsy-turvy encounter, with Punjab doing the more of heavy lifting in the first half. But the second half, somehow things have turned. But Punjab has a golden opportunity, does an excellent back flick, sets it up for a shot perfectly, and somehow he's overpowered his strike. And it sailed over the woodwork. A golden opportunity for Punjab. It was most likely Jaginder Singh with that shot from the far left. Brilliant opportunity, but it goes begging. And now a slight push from the back, bringing the player down. A free kick in favor of Lakshadweep. Can Lakshadweep restore parity at the Kuman Lampak main stadium, or will it be Punjab once again clinching a slender victory? They've shown it in the first game that they have the personnel to put up a defense that shall not shy away at even trying and stopping a barrage of cannonballs if they were hurled at the Punjab defense. Similarly, Lakshadweep has showcased their will to keep on coming forward despite the fact that they are pegged back right now by Punjab. Takes a bit of a dribble on the left wing. It's a fine job, and Lakshadweep actually manages to steal away the possession from the feet of Punjab at a very critical juncture. However, Punjab has once again reclaimed possession for themselves. They have spaces ahead. I believe it took slightly longer than you would expect, but nonetheless, he's drawn the free kick for his team. But probably, had he gone a bit forward with the ball and had he spotted the run onto that far right and even onto that far left, it could have been a much better opportunity. Now, again, a free kick is always a good, and that too at a crucial position of the pitch that can actually wreak havoc in the opposition defense. But maybe I personally felt the chance seemed a lot more positive for me than actually stalling the game. But he's drawn the free kick, and that's what matters to him. He has the possession, he has a set piece at his behest, so you never know what can happen from the set piece as well. The 4 players of Punjab are waiting to take the free kick. Any one of them will probably be unloading the sizzler towards the Lakshadweep goal. The question is, can they keep it on target and can they get something going their way? There's a chance for Punjab to try and double their lead, sneak in that insurance goal that will somehow give them that breathing room right now that is very much being questioned. A long ranger coming in, but straight down the gully of the goalkeeper of Lakshadweep, Mohammad Hassan, will keep on collecting them all day long. Lakshadweep has been pretty staunch in their defensive demeanor, but only if they would have had the required firepower to try and challenge the Punjab attacking unit. Maybe this would have been a far better match if two teams who could actually come forward in all their glory. Lakshadweep trying desperately to keep the ball away from Punjab and actually does a stellar job of the same. And now Lakshadweep has an attack of their own brewing, and this is a bit of a confusion there between the defender and the goalkeeper, but nonetheless Harpreet Singh once again showcasing his outing sense, darting forward and eventually collecting the ball. For the first time in the second half, he's had to hold the ball to take it away from the Lakshadweep attackers. Lakshadweep just hoping that he can go forward, but somehow he's not successful enough in doing so. Well, now there's a bit of a heated altercation happening between the Lakshadweep captain and a couple of Punjab players there. And the referee giving away a throw eventually to Lakshadweep. But that throw was put to waste, but I believe it will have to be retaken. The Lakshadweep coach seems absolutely furious. Sri Kumar Radha, he wants to make a point here. He's not happy with the decisions at all. And nonetheless, it's a throw in here for Lakshadweep. It's still a chance for them to keep possession at their feet. And they do manage to keep the ball alive at their feet. The question is, do they have ample help coming their way that can actually catapult them to the front if they do manage to create an opportunity with which they can try and restore parity at the Kuman Lampak main stadium in Manipur. Sends the ball to that far right here now. And Punjab does an excellent job of dribbling past his marker, sends it to that far left, hoping that the player would eventually reach the ball, but no, he was nowhere close to it. He did manage to put up a chase, but the ball was definitely drifting away. And even despite the fact that he did lay a claim to the ball with a feet, He was going nowhere close. This is the replay of the free kick that just happened a few moments back. Quite a sizzling effort, but once again, it was not well placed. It was pretty much straight that made it very easy for Mohammad Ishan to just go ahead and collect it, because these are regulation takes for a goalkeeper. And there's another player of Lakshadweep who's actually down, who's right now being tended to, and Lakshadweep starts the game with the goal kick. And the ball stays with Lakshadweep. However, Punjab has managed to snatch away the possession, almost was on the brink of turning it into an impeccable through ball. However, Lakshadweep quickly putting the brakes in the intentions of Punjab moments ahead, or moments before they could actually go forward and snatch it away. The ball's back with Lakshadweep. However, they couldn't really control the ball. That has been a persistent issue for Lakshadweep. They've tried hard, yes, but somehow the ball control has been so poor and disgruntled that no matter how woeful Punjab could have been, the opportunities have not been used. They've given away the possession way too cheaply, allowing Punjab to come forward over and over again, forcing themselves into a cautious retreat that doesn't make any sense for Lakshadweep. I mean, the reason they are defending for so long is given the fact that they have very magnanimously gifted away the possession to Punjab. And it is totally unacceptable when you're playing football at such a high level. Rather, this is the highest level of state football in India. You've got to be a lot more aware of your surroundings. You've got to be a lot more keen on keeping the ball at your feet instead of giving it away so cheaply. You need to know your players' positions. Here's a corner kick now in favor of Punjab, however. And we have Bhupinder Singh on the corner. Floats that in, but that resultant header, despite having the required power and sting, was not going to be anywhere close to the goal line. And now throw it in favor of Lakshadweep. And this is another problem. The dearth of players to come forward. One player will not do the trick, especially when you're trailing by the goal. You will have to come out of your defensive husk and integument. You'll have to put your numbers forward. You'll have to show the urgency. You'll have to press higher than ever. This is a golden opportunity. Cross comes in from the right. But once again, the players were nowhere close. Oh, Lakshadweep did manage to almost sneak the ball out from the feet of a Punjab player. Once again, is there a late twist in the tail? Well, it's maybe, you never know. A golden opportunity for Lakshadweep to try and dart forward. But eventually, it's the goalkeeper who would come out and collect it all day long. It's also a free kick as well, given away by the referee. The player of Punjab is down. So most likely there was a slight push from the Lakshadweep player. And the Punjab physio now rushes over to the player. Just want to ensure the fact that he's doing all right. Because injuries can happen on the field of sport. It's the captain of Punjab, Rajat Kumar, who took a knock. And that is why the referee quickly blowing the whistle and imparting this free kick now in favor of Punjab. And the free kick eventually taken away. Punjab has managed to regain control of the ball in the far left wing, but won't be successful. because Lakshadweep has managed to win the ball back, and now they want to put in a drive of their own. Will they be successful? Only time shall reveal. Well, it seems that they were pretty indecisive on the fact, or they were pretty dithering over the fact that they were not about, or they were not able to lay claim to the possession of the ball. It tottered around left and right, and eventually it went out of bounds for a throw in favor of Punjab. Lakshadweep has the ball once again, and right now they can push it forward. There is a player waiting, wanting. He's received the ball with the first touch. Goes for a shot at the second. But it was the angle was way too acute. And the goalkeeper of Punjab, Harpreet Singh, standing tall, a decent save actually, showcasing his reflexes, trading it away for a corner. Quite a decent opportunity, but maybe he drove the ball a bit too farther on the left than to his liking. The ball now stays with Lakshadweep. Cross comes in, an opportunity for a header, but nonetheless, the ball's gone too far away for a header to come in. But the ball still stays alive at the feet of Lakshadweep. Another cross comes in from the right, tries to go for that acrobatic. Once again, he misses it. There was a player of Lakshadweep who actually receives it, but the fact that he chested it down at the feet of Punjab didn't really help their cause of finding that equalizer. Lakshadweep slowly starting to bang on the doors of Punjab. Will the Punjab doors give way to the incessant rise of Lakshadweep, to the resurgence of Lakshadweep in the second half? Only time shall divulge on the answers. Lakshadweep has started bringing their required personnel forward, the numbers up front that can try and get them that equalizer. But Punjab somehow also wants to go forward. They are undaunted by the aggression, by the aggressions that has now been forged by the men in blue at the moment. They want to have the attack of their own. For them, attack is the best defense. That is the mantra and ethos that they live by. It's a throw in now in favor of Lakshadweep here. The ball stays now with Lakshadweep, or Punjab has actually regained possession of the same. Trying to use that left wing, creates that pass in that central channel, setting up a shot, a long ranger flies in. What a strike! Right into the bottom left corner of the net, and Punjab has finally managed to secure that insurance goal that they were so desperately looking forward to. Absolutely impeccable. What a hit from Punjab. Finding a way through the melee of boots that awaited them all, and eventually finding a way through the gloves of the goalkeeper as well, despite Mohammad Hassan putting in a staunch effort under the woodwork. And that's an absolutely phenomenal display from Punjab. And right now, they are 2 goals to good. And as we head towards the final 10 minutes of regulation time, we would like to believe, or they would like to believe, that they have put the game to bed if they can keep the possession at their feet, or even they can control the flow of the game. Another long ball created. Can Punjab manage to keep it in their possession from the left? They will try to venture forward, but Lakshadweep seems to be a lot more aggressive now when it comes to their defense, snatching away the ball. It was Parmjeet Singh who managed to find the back of the net from range. And now a long race here between Lakshadweep and Punjab. But it seems that Punjab is already on the cusp of walking away with the bragging rights, unless there is a miraculous turnaround by Lakshadweep in the dying embers of the game. And now Punjab drives higher and higher up the field. They are banking upon a lot more confidence right now. They have the belief, they have the faith that they can pull further magic tricks from their bag. There's Lakshadweep Still desperate to keep the ball away from the goal. Mohammad Hassan coming out of his line, and eventually, after a bit of a wobble, does manage to clear away the lines. Lakshadweep desperate to win possession of this ball, but Punjab once again not at all willing to give it away. Punjab will be a happy side, a very happy side, considering the fact that they have cracked that second goal of the day as well. There will be a substitution happening for Lakshadweep. They're lining up. I'll quickly confirm once we have the confirmation of the same. Oh, Punjab almost snatching the ball away from Lakshadweep once again. And they do it this time, however. And push forward. They have the required numbers. It's 3v2. Chance for them. Sends in a minus. That's a brilliant ball and an excellent block from Lakshadweep, denying Punjab. Maybe Punjab could have done better actually. They could have taken inside dodge and try and force it for a goal. But they were not really successful with the same. And here's a confirmation of the substitution here. Mohammad Sharif is the man who came in when it was Luqmanul Hakim who made way for the same. But a corner for Punjab here. This was the chance. They should have tried and done much better than what they just did at the moment. Bhupinder Singh once again with the corner. Another opportunity for them to unload an effort towards the goal. Floats that in. Oh, a chance. But once again, not really utilized by Punjab. The fact that Punjab have definitely been a great side in the Group 6 is also accompanied by the fact that Punjab has somehow lacked the sting to finish the opportunities. They may have created at least more than 5 to 6 opportunities. They were very positive. There's a confirmation. It's Mohammad Sharif who went in, wherein Luqmanul Hakim was the one who went out for Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep right now, it feels as if they are chasing shadows in the opposition half. They're running behind the ball and somehow they're not getting it. And if they still hope of a comeback, they'll have to score in the next couple of minutes. And that's the solitary way of them trying to force their way back into the game. Right now, it doesn't really seem plausible enough because Punjab has been so dominant. They have been so thoroughly dictating the game that it doesn't feel as if Lakshadweep will have a way through to find not one but 2 goals at least to restore parity and salvage a point.
You in a Shavek Lozor match can la Lolo to Kaboy. Oh.
Now the Lakshadweep player is down right now, just receiving some treatment. Or maybe he was stabbed while he was trying to receive the ball. It's Mudassir Khan, the man who is right now receiving treatment. This was the shot. Look at the brilliance of it. Absolutely glorious. I mean, just imagine him pegging it into the bottom right corner of the net. Mudassir is back on his feet, so he'll most likely be returning to the field as well shortly. We are now down to the final 5 minutes of regulation time. And most likely there will be 3 to 4 minutes of added time being given away. But the number of stoppages in the second half has been pretty much on the lesser side. A free kick now in favour of Lakshadweep, and a quick shake of hands there between the two players. Once again signifying the brotherhood spirit, the spirit of sports, the sportsman spirit of football. Lakshadweep now trying to come forward from the left, and once again a resultant effort was so weak and so directionless that the Punjab goalkeeper will probably be trying and fancying taking them all day long, and it won't bother him at all. Harpreet Singh, he's not been tested too frequently, but in whatever occasions he has been tested so far, at least in this game, and even in the game before, he's come out in flying colours, and he's almost en route to keeping a second clean sheet,
Substitute om don.
provided they do not concede in the end. Now Punjab just looking for some chance here, sending the ball onto that far left wing, or rather the far right. The ball stays with Punjab. A cross comes floating in from the right, wanted to glance it towards the goal. Almost outleaping his marker, does it successfully, but just couldn't keep the header down. That was a brilliant piece of work from the Punjab attacker. And the cross, it deserves all the plaudits in the world. It was absolutely picture perfect, perfectly weighted, perfectly directed. Now Punjab's opportunity of trying to break free, or trying to snatch the ball away from Lakshadweep in their own half, was met with substantial resistance from Lakshadweep. And eventually it's now gone out off bounds for a throw-in in favour of Lakshadweep.
Extra time om don. Extra time.
Final 2 minutes of regulation time coming up, ladies and gentlemen, and it has been an absolute cracker of a second half. The first half entirely belonged to Punjab, and to be honest, the second half as well belonged to Punjab, but slightly on a bit more reticent note, and that was quite a loud hit, but it went away. And now Punjab once again converging upon the opportunity. Can the goalkeeper keep it away? It seems that the defender's quick nudge has allowed them to maintain the ball away, and Lakshadweep once again resolute in their demeanour despite the fact that they've conceded a goal. Well, actually, in case of that goal, there was nothing much that he could have done. I mean, it was such a stellar hit from Punjab. It was such a stellar hit from Parmjeet that it felt like a fireball racing through glass skittles at will. Absolutely brilliant and relentless. Here's Punjab once again driving forward. Maybe a long range awaiting us all. He's looking for some space. He wanted to get that pass onto that far right, but he couldn't because Lakshadweep cut it short. Final few seconds of regulation time, post which the additional minutes will be announced. Punjab surging forward again, and the Lakshadweep player is down, who will need some medical attention at the moment. And there's a substitution that will be happening for Punjab. It will be Jang Bahadur Singh who will be coming out of the pitch, and it will be Baljeet Singh making way in place of Jang Bahadur Singh, or rather most likely it's going to be Gurteej Singh and not Jang Bahadur Singh. So and Baljeet is on the field right now.
No.
Baljeet is a defender. Punjab just wants to ensure the fact that they keep the scoreline intact. 4 minutes have been added on, so almost 240 seconds of exciting football still awaiting us all, which is an incredible game. Now, do we have another late goal awaiting us all? Most likely the game has been put to bed by Punjab until Lakshadweep can pull off something significant. Yeah, as the confirmation has arrived, it's Jang Bahadur Singh who actually went out. Punjab will be taking the time. Lakshadweep somehow not really interested in pressing either. Oh, this is another ball. The goalkeeper had to come out of his line, actually headed it clear. And Punjab wanted to fancy their luck from distance. The goalkeeper was nowhere close to the goal. If he could have actually sent it towards the goal at least, that would have made a lot more sense. But somehow his effort was pretty much meek and was very wild, and it was miles away from the woodwork. Once again, Lakshadweep successfully defying Punjab's resilience. Save for those two occasions where the ball flew into the back of the net. all the remainder of chances that Punjab created, Lakshadweep has actually matched them pound for pound. Fortune definitely has favored them as well because Punjab has been overtly profligate. But this is another chance for Punjab, trying to use it from the left. The ball stays at the feet of Punjab. A delectable cross comes in, and a header, and goal number 3 arrives. Punjab has managed to put the game to bed and put it to bed emphatically. What an absolute cross, and what a sublime finish coming from the right. A diving header, and it's 3-0 now in favor of Punjab, and Lakshadweep has been obliterated from the roots. A last moment substitution here happening for Lakshadweep, and that is an injured Mudassir Khan has finally made way for Sharjaul Haq. And these last 1 minute and 12 seconds are going to be a torturous outing for the men in blue. They don't have any more thing to fight, at least in this game. They did hold on to their defense in a pretty resolute manner until those last 5 minutes, where Punjab ran riot against them, stitching together a whirlwind of a couple of goals, eventually leaving them with a very bitter taste in mouth. Here's the confirmation of the change. It was Sharjah Haq who came on in place of Mudassir Khan. Lakshadweep still willing to try their luck from the distance, but a poor cross. Final 24 seconds of the game and we are good to go. Punjab taking their time. There's the confirmation of the scorer. It was Vipul Kala who managed to find the back of the net. And Punjab will be happy. They will be exhilarated to secure all 3 points, and that too by a convincing margin of 3 goals that will be haunting Lakshadweep for the worst of nightmares, and also will be putting their campaign through some severe ordeal unless they can pull their socks up and try and enforce themselves in the fabric of the Group 6 fixtures. It was definitely an electric game until that 85th minute, where Punjab had just 1 goal for themselves. But the last 8 minutes has produced 2 goals for Punjab, eventually putting the game to bed once and for all in turning it 6 feet under. And Punjab will definitely be a happy team, as they will now climb on to the top of the points table in Group 6 with 6 points and 4 goals momentarily, however, because there are further games coming up for today as well. Lakshadweep with another long ball, just hoping that maybe it is going to be another last throw of the dice. And eventually the final whistle has been blown. And as things stand, Punjab has dropped Lakshadweep by a staggering 3-0 margin, eventually also catapulting them to the front of the pack in Group 6 with 6 points. And a quick handshake there between the two coaches. A few smiles being exchanged. And definitely it's all over at the Kuman Lampak main stadium. We have another exciting encounter coming up, so if you're planning to go anywhere, the next couple of hours will be yours. We will return at 2 p.m. Before we go to that fixture, we'll try and give you the stats of the game, and we'll also try and give you the official confirmation of the contest. Here's the official confirmation of the score line. Punjab 3, Lakshadweep 0. Amarpreet Singh gave them the lead. Paramjeet Singh doubled the lead in the 80th minute, and it was Vipul Kala who managed to find the back of the net in the 32nd minute with a diving header. Now, this is the first goal that Amarpreet scored. The first sign of momentary, the first sign of lapse from the Lakshadweep defense. I mean, you can look at the defense, look at the body language. They were rooted at one place. And then this was the second. What an absolute hit. Definitely it took a very slender deflection on its way, but nonetheless, that hit was $1 million hit. It was absolutely picture perfect, and it will definitely be the contender for a goal of the tournament. And this was the final goal. Look at it. Bipul Kalra throwing himself to latch onto the ball, and the header eventually putting the goalkeeper in array. Actually, it went through the legs of the goalkeeper, so kind of gives you an indicator that all the hard work and everything that was actually stitched together by the teams were eventually, or rather fizzled away to dust. Still awaiting the stats, but that's the stats here. 40% possession belonging to Lakshadweep, 60 to Punjab. 4 shots from Lakshadweep, 20 from Punjab. 3 on target from Lakshadweep, 8 from Punjab. 2 corners from Lakshadweep, 13 from Punjab. 5 fouls from Lakshadweep, 3 from Punjab. 2 yellow cards against Lakshadweep, wherein Punjab kept it a clean slate, and no red cards were shown. And these stats were powered to you by the official broadcasting partner of the Manipur leg of Hero 76 NFC Santosh Trophy, SportsKPI. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you all a heads up about another exciting fixture coming up at 2 p.m. from the Kuman Lampak main stadium, and it is Himachal Pradesh taking on Manipur for another Group 6 fixture. Till then, stay tuned, stay posted, and we'll return shortly with the upcoming challenge between these two sides. Thank you everyone for joining in. This is your commentator Rohit signing off. Thank you everyone for being an entertaining audience.
So we'll go for lunch and back, and as soon as back I will share you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Not an issue. So we need to first